Welcome back to another. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cobb. Welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video where today I'll be talking about Chelsea's new goalkeeper signing, Robert Sanchez, Moise Caicedo, Michael Olise, and all things Chelsea. So if you're new, I'm Cam from Cam's Cobb and I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, I might even hit it by the time you watch this video. So if I have, thank you. If I haven't, please subscribe. But without further ado, let's get in the first story. Now, there's a lot to get into today, but without further ado, I'm going to start where all good stories start, and that's Fabrizio Romano with a "Here we go" saying, Chelsea have agreed fee of around £20 million fixed for Robert Sanchez. It includes add-ons up to £25 million package. Long-term deal verbally agreed with Sanchez, who always wanted to join. Caicedo talks continue in separate deal. Slovenia now will leave on loan. Here we go. Many things to pick up from this story. 20 mil, yeah, done. Bit expensive for Brighton's backup keeper, but hopefully it will provide good competition with Kepa. Slovenia, our American keeper who we saw in the first half in Fulham, 19 years of age, will go out on loan, hopefully to a Premier League side, because he's pretty much the future Chelsea keeper. And Caicedo talk is in a separate deal. There was talks yesterday saying that it was going to be a combined deal with a combined transfer fee, but of course that is not the case. But maybe this deal has helped the relations between Brighton and Chelsea to be fixed, and basically we're going to be giving them 120 mil for two players, so they're hopefully all more inclined to sell Caicedo to us. Hopefully Chelsea and Brighton are now tighter and the Caicedo deal will be closer. On to the next story. And speaking on Caicedo, I'm going to go back to Fabrizio Romano, who said Chelsea aren't scared about the mystery club for Moise Caicedo. They hope the deal for Sanchez will help the relationship with Brighton. Caicedo is still pushing to join Chelsea and talks are ongoing. No combined package deal as too slow for negotiations. Yeah, well, the package deal was a bit difficult because £20 million, that's an easy deal. £100 million, yeah, that's when you need to look into the contracts and everything with a fine-tooth comb. Aren't scared about the mystery club. It was said to be a Saudi Arabian team. It could have been Liverpool. Other people said it was, but that's confirmed not to be Liverpool. So yeah, if you're Caicedo at 21 years of age, you're not going to throw your career away to join Saudi. Going to Jacob Steinberg, who carries on by saying, well-placed sources have suggested Chelsea's desperation to sign Moise Caicedo will lead them to a deal close to £100 million. And this is linked with, not a story, but I just have to say, Conor Gallagher was number one in minutes for our pre-season. If that doesn't tell you we need an extra midfielder, then I don't know what does. Poch has even come out and said, yeah, the lack of midfielders is going to be a problem for Chelsea, and of course the opening day game against Liverpool is going to be a bit tricky without midfielder depth. Yeah, it's getting to desperation time now. We need to get the £100 million because with less than 2 weeks to the start of the season, Enzo needing a partner that isn't called Conor Gallagher, Caicedo is going to be perfect, and we need to get him in Chelsea training so he can understand the role and hopefully help us in the season to come. £100 million I know is absolutely a joke, but in this inflated market where Chelsea have been very good in selling players, yeah, you're going to have to bite the bullet and just do it. FFP will be fine because, as I said, we sold as a players. But on to the next story. And in more exciting news about Michael Olise, I'm going to go to Fabrizio Romano, who said, release clause confirmed, Man City and Chelsea interest confirmed, Olise one to follow in the next days. And this is about his, £35 million release clause that is being a bit tricky to understand in the deal right now. If you can hear my phone buzzing, it's because the group chat is going off right now because we've got a Palace fan, we've got Chelsea fans speaking about this deal. But if the £35 million release clause is in place and Olise has agreed terms with Chelsea, there's reports that Chelsea bid £45 million, so why isn't the deal done? I'm not too sure. But to make more sense of it, I'm going to go to The Athletic, who have said the interest in Michael Olise from Chelsea and Manchester City has come early, but if it did crystallise into something more formal, it would be extremely difficult for him to turn down. There was a release clause included in that original contract that would permit Olise to speak to interested clubs if Palace received an offer that guaranteed them £35 million. The possibility of renegotiating that element of this contract and raising buyout clauses being re-envisioned over the course of the stint as a club, and in October there were suggestions made to The Athletic that it had been removed. Now, is this Fabrizio Romano tweet a bit of clickbait? Because yeah, there was a release clause, however that is not the case anymore. We're not sure, but what I do know is that both Man City and Chelsea are very interested in Olise. I'm pretty sure he's agreed to join both teams on personal terms. Man City have the pedigree right now, just come off a treble, Champions League football. It's going to be a doddle in the Premier League, they might win it again. Chelsea on the other hand, probably more likely to start Olise than Man City, let's be real. Pep loves to change formations, and with Pep having Grealish and Foden, is there a place for Olise? Well, I'm not too sure, whereas Chelsea can definitely do with Michael Olise's creativity with a lack of goals last year. But once again, very young, exciting talent. It's him or Kudos or both by the end of the season would be great. And I'm just going to end today's video on a very good news story that, doesn't really relate to us but kind of does, and that's from Jacob Spen saying Chelsea's entitled to over 40% of total Newcastle Tino Livramento deal, so the profit is close to £15 million. So we sold Livramento, I think 2 seasons ago, to Southampton for about £6 million. We put in a hefty 40% sell-on fee. Of course, Southampton went down and they are selling all their players for quite a lot of money. I think the deal is around £40 million for Livramento to Newcastle, which means we're getting, it says 15 million, but I've seen sources saying close to £18 million, which would mean pretty much the Sanchez deal has been paid for a player that's not even at our club, which is very good business from Chelsea. Maybe the one thing Marina did well at her stint at the club. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. A very exciting time at Chelsea right now because these deals look like they're going to be very close. So if you want to know more about it, stay tuned, like, subscribe. As I said, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so maybe I even here. That's great. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow.